Welcome back to our UKIP website, and this message is for all of you at Christmas time to wish you a wonderful Christmas and an exciting and hopefully prosperous new year. And I think at this time we must also take time out to think of those who are less fortunate, the homeless, those who have to visit food banks, and also to thank those wonderful essential services, the police, the ambulance drivers, the fire brigade, and the doctors and nurses who will not be having a Christmas break, but will be there to look after all of us and all our needs and interests over this time. So I would personally like to thank you all very much, and hope that you do get perhaps a little time off to celebrate your Christmas as well. And I think we should also look ahead to a wonderful year next year and think about the great UKIP message of hope that things can change for the better, and they can change very quickly. We must first of all cut that rather ridiculous sum of money, £33 million, that goes out every day of your money to people like Mugabe, Lukashenko, to countries like Argentina and North Korea, and of course to India and China, who don't need it. And of that £11 billion of your money that goes out each year, we would cut that back to £2 billion. And with that £9 billion saving, we can look after our own beleaguered NHS, essential services, and so on. We can also, of course, take the big leap to have an in-out, not a ridiculous renegotiated referendum, but an in-out referendum on Europe, because we don't have to pay them a net £24 million every day when they themselves have not been able to sign off their own accounts for 19 years. We're their biggest customer. They need us, we don't need them, and we only ever signed up for a free trade agreement, and that is what we should go back to. And then, of course, we can take control of our borders, because at the moment nobody knows who goes in and who goes out of this country because it's not recorded. And once we are out, we can, of course, repeal the European Court of Human Rights will no longer have jurisdiction over us, and we will be able to revert to a Bill of Rights where habeas corpus does exist, and we will not be put in the ridiculous situation of people where our own jurisdiction make a judgment and then it's taken to the European Court of Appeal and overturned by a bunch of judges whom we did not appoint. So all of that will change and give us a much better control of our own country. We can also repeal that £18 billion a year Climate Change Act. Throwing money at the Met Office won't change this country's climate. This world's climate has always changed, and it always will. But throwing vast sums of money won't make a difference. So there is so much that we can do to make this country great again, put the great back into Great Britain. And of course, once we are out of our mess, we can then afford to perhaps do more for people in dire need overseas. But right now, charity begins at home, and we must get our own house back in order. So there's so much to look forward to, but I wish you all a wonderful Christmas and festive break, and I look forward to speaking to you in the new year. Thank you.